OpenAI just made its most ambitious move yet. It's building an AI-powered jobs network to rival LinkedIn. It's launching certifications to prove who's truly fluent in AI. And the twist? This is happening while Microsoft, OpenAI's biggest backer, also owns LinkedIn. This is a turning point, so let's talk about it. For decades, LinkedIn has been the world's professional networking hub. If you wanted a job, that's where you went. If you wanted to showcase your skills, that's where you posted. But now OpenAI wants to change the rules completely. Instead of relying on resumes and endorsements, it wants to connect workers and employers through verified AI skills and certifications. The plan centers on something called the OpenAI Jobs Platform. At its core, it's not just a job board. It's an intelligence system designed to match people with opportunities using artificial intelligence. Whether you're a software engineer, a retail associate, or a public sector worker, the system is built to align skills, experience, and company needs with precision. And this isn't limited to big corporations. A dedicated track will serve local businesses and even state governments. The Texas Association of Business, for example, plans to use the platform to connect thousands of employers with AI-trained workers. The Delaware governor's office is also involved. That means it's not just about tech jobs in Silicon Valley. It could reach every corner of the economy. Now here's where OpenAI raises the stakes. To make this system work, employers need to trust that candidates actually know AI. So OpenAI is expanding its academy to issue certifications. The academy has already connected more than 2 million learners with AI training resources. Now it's going further, offering tiered certifications for AI fluency, from the basics of using AI at work all the way up to advanced prompt engineering and custom workflows. And it's all built right into ChatGPT. You study in study mode, prepare with lessons, and earn certifications without leaving the app. Those certifications then flow directly into the jobs platform, showing employers exactly what you can do. The ambition here is massive. OpenAI has committed to certifying 10 million Americans by 2030. Walmart, the world's largest private employer, is already a launch partner. Their CEO, John Furner, put it bluntly, "The future of retail won't be defined by technology alone, but by people who know how to use it." And Walmart wants all of its associates to gain those skills. And Walmart isn't alone. Partners include John Deere, Boston Consulting Group, Accenture, Indeed, and the Bay Area Council, all lined up to bring AI training and hiring into their operations. Wow, that's serious firepower. But here's the part that makes this story even more fascinating. LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft has invested billions into OpenAI. So now we're seeing OpenAI build a direct competitor to Microsoft's own platform. It's one of the strangest rivalries in tech, investor and competitor at the same time. Fiji Simo, OpenAI's head of applications, is leading this initiative. She explained that the mission is simple: use AI itself to find the perfect match between what companies need and what workers can offer. And she admitted, disruption is unavoidable. Jobs will change, companies will adapt, workers will need to reskill, and that disruption is already raising alarms. Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic, has warned that as much as 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs could disappear by 2030 due to automation. OpenAI's answer is to help people survive that shift, not by resisting it, but by giving them the tools to thrive within it. Let's step back and look at the timeline. A pilot program for certifications is planned for late 2025. The full jobs platform is expected to launch by mid-2026. That means within just a year and a half, we could see OpenAI go from the ChatGPT company to the central hub of job matching, skill certifications, and workforce training. And this timing matters. Governments are under pressure. Businesses are scrambling to integrate AI. Workers are worried about being replaced. OpenAI is positioning itself as the solution, bridging the gap between employers desperate for AI talent and workers desperate for job security. Now think about what this could mean for hiring. Traditional resumes are static. They tell you what someone has done, not what they can actually do today. With OpenAI certifications, the idea is different. You walk into a job interview with proof that you're fluent in AI tools, proof generated inside ChatGPT itself. Employers can trust that certification because it's grounded in the very technology shaping the modern workplace. That's a game changer compared to keyword-driven filters or generic online courses. And it directly addresses one of LinkedIn's biggest weaknesses: the gap between what employers need and what workers can prove. This could push other platforms to rethink their entire approach. Coursera, Udemy, even universities might need to adjust how they verify and certify skills. Because if workers start carrying OpenAI credentials and companies start demanding them, the hiring market could shift overnight. Let's pause here. If you're finding this breakdown useful and want to stay updated on the most important shifts in AI, hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about keeping you ahead of the curve. All right, back to the deep dive. Consider the scale. Certifying 10 million Americans means entire industries could transform. Retail, healthcare, logistics, government. Everywhere, people need to learn AI. That's more than just training. It's workforce redesign at national scale. And it ties directly into the White House's push for AI literacy, which OpenAI is now a central part of. But there are risks too. If OpenAI controls both the certifications and the job platform, that's a lot of power concentrated in one company. Imagine a future where the fastest path to a good job requires going through OpenAI. That could raise tough questions about fairness, competition, and access. And then there's the global picture. Right now, the focus is the US, but as soon as this expands, workers around the world will be affected. Will other governments allow OpenAI to dominate workforce certifications, or will they build local alternatives to keep control over their labor markets? Either way, this isn't a side project. It's a bold expansion. From consumer chatbots to workforce infrastructure, OpenAI is reshaping not just how we work with AI, but how we work, period. And that leaves us with one massive question. Will OpenAI's Jobs Network create more opportunities and help millions adapt to the AI economy? Or will it tighten big tech's control over the future of work itself? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Would you trust OpenAI with your career? Let's talk about it.